Hey Jennifer, how you doing? Sorry, I haven't tried to sign this damn thing.
Hi everyone, let's do a
Trying to
closet
sign
tour
off the
together.
other one.
I like to go through my closet every season and kind of see what works and what doesn't work for me anymore.
How you doing? Trying to shut this other one off. Hey Jody, how you doing? Good, Jennifer. Hey Patricia. Sorry I didn't get back with you today. Oh well though. I can't even shut this one off. Hey Jody, pretty good. Beautiful night out tonight. Really nice. I thought of going down to the casino just because I like to drive. Hey Buttercup, how you doing? Sorry about the hassle getting on. How you doing today, Buttercup? Yeah, spring is coming down. Is that right? Excuse me. Had a nice dinner tonight out at this country club in Roscommon. If you're ever up north and you want to go to have a special occasion, a nice dinner, that's the place to go. Beautiful ambiance. If you're a golfer, you cut the grass and you join Match.com. Oh, good for you. Yeah, Frankenmuth's fun. The guy that owns these McDonald's up here now lives there. That's a nice town. Did you see Greta Van Fleet? Oh, hello, Patricia. Yeah, I know, Jennifer. It sucks. It's going to be okay tomorrow, but starting hot again Saturday. I got a buddy of mine's got a kid that I'm going to take. He wants me to take him over to Taos tomorrow. Go to the beach. Oh, good for you, Buttercup. That was a fun day. Zenders is cool. That's a nice place to live. Yeah, it's hot, Jody. It's hot here. Yeah, it sure is. Well, that's good. Was it very busy in Frankenmuth? They usually have something going on all the time there in the summertime. That dog thing they have is nice. That dog Olympics. Yeah, it's a nice town. Yep, sure is. Yeah, actually, their parents go in that barbecue place a lot. There's a barbecue place right near the fairgrounds, where they have events, and their parents are in there a lot. Yeah, it's a nice town, Jennifer. Have you been there lately? There's a grass strip you can land there too, and they'll come get you. You can fly up there. Some big giant power lines on the other end. But it's really a nice town. I like the area driving out there too, you know, the woods and the farmland, and got a rich history. A lot of good athletes come out of there as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, they got nice stuff. You know, that's a place you can go and see stuff in the stores that you don't, it's hard finding online. It's just kind of unique stuff. That dog Olympics thing there is the same way. There's all sorts of things for dogs that you don't find online, you know, unless you search forever. Like cute little water dishes and houses and stuff like that. Oh, good for you, Patricia. That's cool. Yeah, it's a happy place, sure is. Low crime, lots of stuff to do, lots of good places to eat. Have you ever eaten at Ivis Chicken, the place I ate the other day in Sterling? Yeah, little shops too. Yeah, I'll tell you another place. If you like Frankenmuth, is Rockford, Michigan. I don't know if you've been up there. It's not as nice, but it has a lot of little shops like that. It's really neat. Well, good for you, Buttercup. That's cool. You should have swung by Saginaw and got a mattress. Stop, and you know, you could have stopped by that barbecue place too. Right there in 46. Yeah, Holly's a cool town. Good railroad depot. Yep, Fenton too. Yep. You ever get up in the UP? I think you'd like Crystal Falls. Have you been up to Mackinac City lately? Yeah, no, I want to get down there. I'd like to. I haven't been there in a long time. I've been there before, about maybe 3 times. Yeah, I bet you do, Buttercup. Bet you do need a mattress. You get on a good one you liked. I think you would. You'd notice a difference. Yeah, Rockford's a good town. Crystal Falls in the UP. Mackinac, of course, Traverse City, Petoskey. Oh, good for you. You flying out there? Oh, good for you. Good. My mattress has made a big difference. It's really worth it. Oh, flying. Did you get a cheap ticket? Pretty inexpensive? Oh, the turkey roast. No kidding, huh? Yeah, that's a heck of a business. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's called Colin. Oh, 400. All right. Yeah, turkey roast. I don't like turkey that much. I do stop there once in a while. You know, they were hardly ever open during this COVID stuff. But it's a cool place. I mean, it's nice to get a good turkey dinner when you want one. You can't beat that place. That place does a killing. It's a super successful restaurant. What, would you just drive up there because you knew about it, or how'd you hear about it? How I was waiting at the light tonight. I went up to Walmart to get something, and there was a young couple in a vehicle turning left heading out on 55. They said, "Hey, chosen one." And I turned around and they said, "Hey, I'm getting ready to go party." It's like, okay, see ya. I don't know who it was. Young couple, maybe in their 20s. See, they recognize that van. No, that's a really nice restaurant, top notch. It reminds me of The Shining, the bar and stuff. That's good food. Hey, Stephanie. Yeah, really good food. Dinner with a bottle of wine, a tip, that was $160, which is pretty good, I think. Oh, that's good, Buttercup. Cool. Yeah, no, it's a nice place. Yeah, it is. As I said, hey, there they go. They went bankrupt a couple of times, which, I'm sure COVID didn't help. There's some big, huge corporation bought them, but, I think it's nice. It's a ranked golf course, and I'm not a golfer. People go out there to stay, but it's a heck of a drive going there. I mean, it really personifies the up north vibe. But when you know what it costs to run a place. I don't know how many acres that entails, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if they're still not making any money. Hey, Jeannie. Yeah, it's a really nice place. Yep. That's the second time let me think. Second or third time I've eaten there. Oh, okay, Jennifer. Well, next time if I'm coming down early enough in the day, I'll get you a turkey dinner. Yeah, yep, that's him. Yep. He's just under 70. Hey, Penny. Good. How you doing? Yeah, but it's just a nice place to hang out, relax, and uh, if you're a golfer, you'd really like it. I think the prices are not bad at all. Yeah, he's a super gentleman. I would say he's probably the best guy I've ever met in my life. You're not going to believe how I met him. I served him a subpoena as a favor. And we kind of hit it off, even though he was getting it stuck up his ass, and we've been friends ever since. That was 5 years ago. Hey, Angelie. Angelie, how you doing? I got poached and broiled salmon, the side of shrimp. We got spinach dip, bottle of wine, salad. Only thing I could knock is their salads. I don't like their blue cheese dressing, but the bread's good. Everything else is really good. Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, I mean, when I talk to this guy every day, it's just that's the way to have a nice dinner. Always we talk about is science. And for the people that ask medical questions, I followed up on all of those. So if they come on, I like it. That's why I came on kind of late. I thought, if you've got a health issue or you're worried about whether or not to try a medication, you get this information wherever you can. And I quizzed him on all of it. So, but we had a good time. He's a super gentleman, kindest guy I've ever met in my life. Mari's met him before and his wife. Good, G. Yeah, the salad, but last time they said it was a wedge salad and it was not. I talked to the waitress about that and she agreed. So I went with the regular tossed salad, but the blue cheese wasn't good at all. It was almost like it was something you'd get out of take off the shelf at a grocery store. When you're going to places like that, that should be like chunks of blue cheese, really good. It was good, not great. No, that's good food there. Yeah. Yeah. As you can see, the menu's kind of limited. leftover chicken. You know, the older I get, the less I eat leftovers. Actually, I had those leftovers from Iva's, that other chicken place. The one good thing about living up north, you can throw anything out the back door, front door, and it will all be gone in the morning. Yeah, I like chunky blue cheese too. Yep. Anybody goes to Traverse City on 72 there's a golf course across from Myers. It's actually an Acme right before you make that south turn on 31. McGee's Golf Course, they have an excellent wedge salad. Really good. And if you're ever in Traverse City and you want to get some really good food, there's a place called Indigo. It's a hotel. I don't know what they do to them. Their fries are like $11, but they're worth every penny. I mean, you want to just get fries for your dinner. Yeah, lots of alcohol picks, yeah. I like red wine. My buddy likes white wine. We flip a coin, so tonight we got white wine. Yeah, we have a great time. I mean, the time just flies. A great guy. It's true, high level, fulfilling conversation. There's no interrupting. It's shared. There's never an argument. It's letting him talk, him letting me talk. It's as good as it gets. Yeah, Roquefort dressing, I sure do. Yep. Hey, Susan. Yeah, it was really had a good time. Yeah, it's nice. It's hard to find people like that. Yep. He's a super smart guy that's a super dedicated physician. I mean, this guy gives free samples and sees people on the side if they don't have money, and not judgmental. Look at his ratings. I mean, he's great. That's actually his son I'm taking to the beach tomorrow. He comes on once in a while. Anthony. No, they're so hard to find. Well, if you ever get jammed or you want an opinion, he'd be glad to talk to you. He's a great guy. No, they don't, Stephanie, right? Yep. That Ruth Chris used to have some pretty good blue cheese dressing. Yeah, he's a super good guy, man. He'd do anything. Brother's a doctor. Dad was a doctor. Yep. Yeah, it was a good time. Had a good time. He's got to get up early. He's the most dedicated guy you ever meet in your life. I'm not kidding. You talk about discipline. It's unbelievable. It's also unbelievable the knowledge you have to possess to be a doctor. I mean, it's crazy. These guys deserve every penny they get. Pretty good. Doing all right. Yeah. I mean, for a Thursday, I mean, things are still different up here, you know. It's still I'll tell you, I think it's going to be a rough winter. I hope not, but the writing's on the wall. You've got, places that just don't have the labor to help them get through a busy summer, and who knows how it's going to hurt their bottom line. No, Bill Knapp's long gone. Home of the poison salad bar. I like Bill Knapp's. I used to get the shrimp. You could get the different size shrimp dinner. I think it was 5, 7, or 9. Get a free dinner on your birthday. Yeah, it's poison salad bar got him in trouble. That was the beginning of the end. Daisy had a good day. She went swimming twice. She's dreaming right now. No, they don't, man. It's tough everywhere. I go to Hammercourse, right, as a doctor, and I was there in March. I've got private insurance, I've got Medicare, I've got a Medicare supplement, and I even got some extra thing for prescriptions. So it's as good as it gets. So I get a bill, at $40, which I'd have paid, but I called and said, hey, I thought I didn't get bills with all this stuff that I'm paying for the supplement, Medicare, and Medicare is really my secondary, the good Medicare too. And she said, well, we don't show Medicare on your record. It's like, well, they photocopied my cards. I wrote it all in my application. Call them up. She said, I don't have the ability to call. I said, well, aren't you McLaren Billing? She says, yeah. I said, well, pick up the phone and dial it. I mean, I've given you guys this stuff. So anyway, she's gonna rebuild this stuff. She said I should have known anything. But that goes to show you how you can, pay bills where you really don't know the money. Yeah, I mean, it could, but if you were there, I don't think you'd think it looked like a funeral home. Because I still have primary and I still have a private insurance policy. That's why I know supposedly you get a cheaper rate. Medicare is smart. I mean, they've been around long enough. If they can get someone to take the first hit, they're more than happy to cover what's left. And then the supplement will always be there. You only get 6 months to get that. And if you don't get it, you'll never get it. So basically I'm overinsured, but any day this private insurance is going to end, and then they'll be the primary and then the supplement will be the secondary. But they're smart. They got somebody else to pay the bills before they had to. I always thought up until I got it, I thought Medicare and I always thought that was free. It's not. Oh, sorry about that, Susan. It's nice where I'm at, but getting hot starting Saturday. Yeah, you need to ask them about that because when I signed up, actually the secondary for Medicare was the one most concerned about private insurance ahead of Medicare. Yeah, no kidding. Of course, private insurance is better reimbursement, so they're going to get whatever they can for money. I don't blame them. It's so tricky and such a shell game. Hey, Christine, how you doing? You back from Florida yet? Or you down there right now? I think if you have Medicare too, see the secondary is a private insurance carrier, and they want to get out of everything as cheap as they can. So they're the ones that kind of push for the rate, and you having primary, then Medicare, then them. Oh, really? How bad? What happened to you? Brakes failing are kind of thing of the past because even if your master cylinder fails, that's why brakes are set up the way they are with true reservoirs. And then you've got the emergency brake on top of it. So it's a little strange. That's good. You had a good time. Yeah. What are your injuries, Christine? Oh, sorry about that. Hey, Frisky. Wow. How'd that happen, Christine? Yeah, it sucks, Julie. Why'd you get such crappy sleep? Hey, Graham. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're lucky. You could have been really seriously injured, Christine. Did you go to the emergency room? Oh, anxiety. Are you being treated for that, Julie? I don't think that nobody else is complaining about it with you. You guys having a problem with the audio? Oh, okay. It's not really set up for good audio. The camera faces outside up against a window instead of pointing at me. That's why. That'll be changed this fall. You might want to refresh your computer because nobody else is having a problem. Good. I just talked to Becky today. I talked to Tassie yesterday. Yeah, I just haven't been down there lately. Yeah, Daisy's snoring, yeah. Hey, Backwoods. Yeah, Darren, I think it's on your end. Yeah, it was considerate of you, Christine. Hey, John. Hi, Linda. Good. She's doing good. She's living with a guy and off the street. Hasn't even been on Michigan Avenue in over 3 months. We're going to get together next week. Oh, Echo? Oh, okay. Well, I agree. It's not the best setup. Good. How you doing, David? Yeah, Becky sounded great. You know, she's having the typical problems you have in a relationship, but she's not tricking. Same heroin addiction. Yeah, I talked to Tassie quite a bit too in the last few days. I'll be friends with Becky forever, whether I see her or whether I don't. Got a great common bond there. She knows I'd do anything for her. Oh, sleep is huge. Yeah, been off over 3 months. Becky's a trooper. Yeah, I would know if something was not up. I would hear from Gary, or she would get a hold of me somehow. Yep, the Beck. Gary is very good to her. He's a good guy. Yeah, big time, man. I'll tell you, if Becky wrote a book, it'd be a bestseller. Yep, living in a house. Yep. Good night, Buttercup. Glad you had a good day today. Pizza and liquor. Cassie's doing great. Her birthday is tomorrow. But today now, it's the 6th. Jackie's doing, actually, I'm going to try and line Tassie up in a t-shirt business where they can be drop shipped. Tassie's got a huge following. I mean, I just put that little video up of her birthday so people could send her stuff if they wanted to. And, everybody remembers the pizza and liquor. I just think if anybody was ever going to own a t-shirt business with slogans, it doesn't get much better than that. Hello, Jim. Oh, thank you. Hey, Tony. Yeah, glad you had a good day, Buttercup. I just think Tassie could really do well on the right, like a drop shipping business, where you order it and it's all her stuff and she gets a check and they directly send the shirt to you or whatever. Oh, okay, I'll do that, Christine, sure. It's Tom Reed, TOMREED, 1956 @gmail.com. I forget who asked me about Tramadol and Neurontin, gabapentin. So if you guys remember who that is, or if you're on here now, I did ask him about that. Hey, Johnny. Can you hear Daisy sawing logs? There's an older guy I've met that's a horse trainer and a dog trainer. I think he's kind of lonely, good guy. I've been doing some photos and video for him. He trains dogs. He told me today he's moving back to Texas in a month. Want me to come visit him out there? Yeah, she is, Jiggle. He hasn't lived with his wife in 20 years. Kind of like the same deal I got going on. Really good guy. Yeah, no bullshit. No, Tassie's great. Tassie's super straight. You notice nobody hassles Tassie. No negative comments. Oh, thank you, Jim. Yeah, it's a beautiful night tonight. I was thinking of going down to the casino, really, because I like the drive just as much as I do being there. I don't really like being at the casino that much anymore. I used to enjoy it, have fun, but it's not that fun. No more live entertainment. It's just, I don't know why. Oh, that's good, Jim. It's great sleeping weather lately, for sure. Oh, yeah, it sucks, Jenny. gonna be hot like that here. Humid. It was hot today. Yeah, a lot of that had to do with COVID, Tony. Even Tunica, Mississippi got rid of it. And Las Vegas is nothing like it was. I mean, back in the day, you could walk Las Vegas. You could go to like any casino, and there'd be like four bands playing in it. Good too. Different places of the casino. Now it's like, hardcore main stage entertainment or nothing. Oh, thank you. Well, that's part of the reason why I didn't go, Julie, is because I had a good night last night, and I don't want to take that feeling away. What I did is I went down and I play an old triple diamond. You're never going to win great on that machine. And I played quarters, and then I hit the dollar button, max coins, which is only two, and then I got that triple double bar, which paid $120. I was only there 5 minutes. Got the hell out of there. Yeah, it's fun to win, sure is. It sucks losing. That's why I didn't go back tonight. I want to, to me, it's like it is fun to win. It's not necessarily the dollar amount, and it sucks losing. So I don't want to wipe away the good feeling of winning quite this early, which is a very good chance of that happening if I went back. Oh, good for you, Johnny. Yeah, I was talking to a guy and somebody hit the Lotto 47, the Fantasy Fives, nothing. The Mega Million and the Powerball is pretty good though. Those are pretty good right now. Yeah, I mean, really, I boil it all down to a good feeling or a bad feeling, and I want to feel good about it for a couple more days before I take it in the ass. Hello, Emily. Not a word. No, nothing. I don't have the faintest idea what's going on with her. She was pregnant. I'm sure she would have had that baby by now, and I know nothing. Oh, really, Tony? I never really cared for those Detroit casinos. I like going over the one in Windsor once in a while. And I like going to Tunica. That's turned into a shithole. I'm going to get out to Las Vegas this fall. Yeah, you're right, Simka. Oh, cool. Cool. That's nice. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I think Becky's made an improvement, I'm good, happy for her. Oh, wow, Christine. What time of the day did that happen? Oh, South Bank. Okay. Yeah, it won't take that much to get caught up on them, Emily. I haven't done that many new ones. Yeah, it's Tom Reed, TomReed, 1970 at gmail.com. No kidding, Christine. I believe it. Yep. And I bet you got a big deductible. That's nuts. Oh, cool, Dave. Wow, Christine. Huh. Yeah, I get seasick too. You remember when those, was that you I was talking about that Simca when they were trying to beat the storm and they didn't want the casino boat docked, so they headed out to sea and that damn thing sunk and they all drowned. It was all crew, but still. No, 56. Was born in 1956. Christine was born in 1970. Oh, wow, really, Christine? Right. Christine was born in 70, I think. Yeah, that wasn't that long ago, though, Simca. I don't think it was. I was there one time. Yeah, I was there one time, Johnny. One time I went there. Yep. I mean, I think casinos are okay. You know, I'm not that much into them. I mean, I like going out. Tunica, I got the glory days in the when Tunica's around. I absolutely love that place. I met Jack Benyon when I was living in Chicago. He wanted me to be a security director for him down there, and I just wasn't interested. I think I might move to Georgia for the winter and babysit this farm in Crawfordsville, Georgia. Crawfordsville. Oh, Fort Myers Beach. Okay, it's something different. I'm trying to look this up now, Zeka. But it just seemed like such a stupid move. Yeah, here it is right here. The captain and the two crewmen of the Palm Beach County, Florida casino gambling ship Club Royale were lost at sea on August 2nd, 1995, when the 234-foot vessel sank before dawn in rough seas, churned up by Hurricane Aaron, 90 miles east of Port Canaveral. Yeah, it was longer ago than I thought. Here's another one, though. Tropical breeze Coast Guard criticized in fatal casino boat fire. That's different, though. Yeah, Fort Myers is nice. I prefer the east side. In Florida, Julie? Yeah, I like Okeechobee. Yeah, I kept an airplane out there for a year. Belle Glades, cool. I like all those areas. Immokalee. Yeah, it's old Florida. Wow, Christine. Are you gonna be off work for a while? Yeah, it's still hot there, Indico. Yep. Crazy. Seattle, Washington, they're getting a big crazy heat wave. It's nuts. I'm gonna bring my kayak down there pretty soon, Christine. I want to go to that Shiawassee wildlife area. Excuse me. Wow, Christine, yeah, you got lucky. Thank you. Oh, you were born there, huh, Emily? Wow. Yeah, you sure got lucky, Christine. Oh, boy, that's really nice. Angela, good for you. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, huge, big time. That's why a lot of these sports people are dead. High cocaine use. Robin Williams, Michael J. Fox has got a problem. Bob Probert for the Red Wings. Kirk Gibson for the Tigers. Heavy cocaine use. Dementia. Yeah, Worth Avenue. Been down there, yeah. Yeah, it does have, it sure does. Holy God, Christine. Oh, I bet you were. Good night, Angela. No, what is that? What is that, Tony? Yeah, I've been to Pokey up. Sure have. I've been there in about, shoot, let me think about this now. 14 years. Yeah, I like Pahokee. It's probably changed a lot. Wow, Christine, that sucks. Did it wreck your whole vacation or were you able to eke out a little bit of fun? Oh, okay, Tony. I'm at home. Yeah, that's it, Emily. Yeah, it sucks, Christine. No, I have no interest in traveling abroad. No, I had a lot of opportunities. I was a big paper collector, photography collector, and just had everywhere in Europe. They were on board way before that. I think I owned 1,000 indentures at one time. A lot of negatives, glass, and celluloid. I just knew so much about Europe that I just didn't want to mess with it. Yeah, big time, Tony. I bet I would, Emily. Yeah, I bet you're right. Yep. think you're right. Where do you live now, Emily? Okay, Emily. Yep. Good night. Have a good night. Yep. Oh, I hope I get to bed a little earlier tonight. Yeah, she does have a great personality, Sharon. Becky's actually very intelligent. She was a big ice skating star when she was young. She's very witty. You're not bullshitting her in any way. You know, I think I've got a lot of extra room up here, although these are single family dwellings. I'm just wondering if I had to let people stay here to get on their feet. Oh, Tucson. My buddy, the guy I went out to dinner with, his mother lives out there. He's been thinking about getting a condo out there. You think there'd be any good interviews in Tucson? Yeah, yep. I believe it, Emily. Yep. Good night, Emily. Yeah, I would. I probably would. Yeah. I mean, I've always avoided it, but if the right, if she went to rehab and was trying to get on her feet, I would. But I wouldn't let her stay here on heroin. No. I'm willing to help anybody that's trying to get over the hump. Probably first, what I would do is pay for her rent someplace else. But if it was an emergency, I would do it. Yeah, she does, Jennifer. You're right. Yeah, big time. Yeah, you're right, Simka. I'm gonna get down there in January. I think I'll stay a week in India Atlantic. You can come down. We'll party all night. I used to stay at that Jupiter Island resort, but shit, that was $350 a night 25 years ago. Is that place still even in business? Yeah, I haven't been to Corpus Christi in a long time. That's a beautiful town, rich history. Corpus Christi. Yeah, that's why I said I wouldn't want, she would have to go to rehab and, just need a fresh start. Yeah, that was a nice place, Jupiter Island Resort. But is that Radisson still there, Simca? It's an India Atlantic mailing address, but it's damn near Melbourne. I haven't even looked on that. Last time I stayed there was about 8 years ago. Actually, if I usually, all those rooms are killer, man. You're floor to glass, wall to wall, glass, sit out on the balcony. If I go down there, anybody that wants to come down there is welcome. You have to bring a sleeping bag or something, but you would really love the view. Oh, okay, it's probably still open. I could look it up right now, actually. I remember when I was staying down there, it was 125 a night. But that COVID kicked everybody's ass. But I love Indy Atlantic. I've been going there forever. Yeah, it's a Melbourne address, actually. Yep. Let me see here. Oceanfront. So, yeah, A1A, Melbourne, Florida. Yep, still around. $169. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll probably go down there for a week. No, yeah, you're right, Christine. You're right. Yep. Oh, thank you, Jay. Yeah, it does. I don't care if it goes up. I mean, with COVID and being self-employed my whole life, I don't. I'm not looking for discounts, and I don't work a hard deal in a mom and pop place. I'm happy to pay full rate. It's not like the old days where everybody's killing it. They're barely hanging in there, and I'm glad to patronize their place. I leave crazy tips at restaurants. You wouldn't believe it. Coffee shops too. Just because I can, and I know it's tough out there. And I'm not like a materialistic guy. I mean, I bet you I don't even, if you took out all the tips that I leave, it would be less than what driving a new vehicle would cost. That's why, that's the way I look at things. Like, I got so much extra money because of my lifestyle compared to most people. I don't have any debt. I paid $75,000 for my condo 10 years ago. You see these crazy house payments, these crazy car payments. My insurance is only $800 a year for my Astro van. Only thing I spend money on is camera equipment. Even that's not that bad. I mean, I do have all Nikon equipment. When I was in a mental hospital, I had a lot of time to decide how I wanted to live the rest of my life. And it was not materialistic. I buy used things, used clothes. I get most of my clothes at Goodwill or Walmart. And that's not because of my money issues, because I don't like, worried about getting stains and stuff. Yeah, I tip the housekeepers too, yeah. So if you looked at no house payment, no car payment, and you added up all the tips I give, I bet it's not even a third of what most people have to pay for this bullshit. So I got extra money because of my lifestyle. So, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm cutting into my future. Good night, Johnny. Thank you. Yeah, I tipped 40% tonight because I could see it was a little slow. No, I was just talking about, tipping people and stuff. Hey, Palmetto Princess. Oh, you're a server. I didn't know that. Okay. Thanks for the gift for Daisy. Did you send that book as well? So that's the way I look at things. I'm not greedy. I used to be so materialistic, it was ridiculous. Corvettes, airplanes, nice boats, Rolex watches, all that stupid shit. Yeah, I think so. It's not, yeah, it's not. Yeah, I tell you, I would live, I swear to God, I could live, if I didn't have Daisy, I could live in a winterized tent. I'm not shitting you. And if you really think about it, a lot of that stuff, you're dating, you want to have decent shit for this stupid ass relationship that probably isn't going to work. Beyond that, you're applying for a job, you want to look a certain way for the community. All that's behind me. I'm not kidding you, man. I would live in anything. I think I could live in a Red Roof Inn. I'm not kidding you. I don't need any of that bullshit. Oh, you weren't any good at it, Septa? Hear the train? I think so too, Septa. Especially in Florida. This dog trainer, horse trainer guy was asking me today if he should sell his RV. It's like, yes. Do not put that in storage. It will turn into a piece of junk. 1 year will turn into 2 to 3 to 4. Definitely sell it. Infrared cameras, yeah, that's not that big. That's a D800, which was almost new when I bought it. That camera wasn't that much, like 700, 300 for the conversion. I already had the lenses. It's not that bad. But you have to have an expensive camera and really good lenses to make those things even come out a little bit. I like infrared. I think it's cool. Yeah, I love the sound of the train. No, not that bad. No, the D850 was more. I paid $2,300 for that. I've got about $10,000 worth of lenses, which even aren't the best ones. But no, if you guys are into photography, go full frame, not cropped. Nikons are, to me, a good deal. You can get those D800s for, that's 36 megapixels. You know, my D850s, and I don't hardly print, but, you know, like just like a guy that wants a bunch of horsepower in his vehicle, you're always thinking that when I do, I want to be able to do it. Even though I haven't done it yet, when I do, I got the right camera for it. Wow, Palmetto. Dr. Peppers, huh? Now, can you drink those and still go to sleep? Live with you? Okay. Oh, you like infrared? Yeah, you know, it's funny. Some people do, some people don't. I love infrared. I could spend more time on them. Like I said, you can't even hardly see through the viewfinder. You don't really know what you're coming up with. What I do is I just basically make my photos guessing on the f-stop with a low film speed. So it's constantly guessing work. That's why you'll see sometimes if there's a really good view or the light shining off, let's say the metal roof like at that church, and I want to make sure that I get one good picture, that's why sometimes you'll see 4 or 5 shots of kind of the same thing. I usually move a little just so it doesn't look like that. But what I'm doing is covering every possible exposure. So at least I have one good shot of that good scene. Hey, John, how you doing? Thank you. I think I have it too, Judy. Yeah, I think I have it too. Yeah, I would have too, Frisky. How's your tooth? Not much, Susan, not really. You have to have a fast lens, big aperture. For infrared, the better the camera, the better. And come to, you know, that lens I used, though, I think was 1600. So I probably got 2400 into that camera. And that's all you can use it for. But I got my money's worth. That's why I tell you guys to get a GoPro. You can't beat it. There's even conversions out there on GoPros, but I don't think I would ever buy one. They just don't have a proper lens. Now it's late at night, so I can say this, but and get away with it. But the kid that I'm taking to the beach tomorrow is my buddy's son. That guy I went out to dinner with tonight. He's autistic, Anthony, and good kid, great. You know, kind of like a Rain Man thing. Just remembers things like you can't believe. He wanted me to take him to the beach tomorrow, and to his favorite Mexican restaurant. So I will do some videos on Anthony tomorrow because it makes him feel good. And but you guys I don't that are on here now making comments, I don't mind, but I want to make sure you catch any rude comments when I upload his videos if you can tomorrow. People can be really mean, and I don't want his feelings to get hurt. This chat's acting a little weird. No, I'm taking this kid to Taos tomorrow, Christine. Yeah, nitrous oxide, yeah, I bet you do. It's actually excellent, unless you're pregnant. That's a big problem, with pregnant women. Yeah, Taos, maybe Saturday, Christine. Are you working? Yeah, I appreciate it, Simca. Yeah. You've seen him before, I think. His name's Anthony. He comes on here sometimes, but he's very sensitive and I don't want his ass handed to him. I'll probably disable the comments on the videos I upload, but oh yeah, mean people are terrible. He's super smart in some ways, and then he still gets an Easter basket. He's 21. Typical autism. Yeah, I appreciate it, Julie. Thank you. I do like it. Thank you. I owe you one. I'll talk to you tomorrow. No, my friends won't, but people are brutal on the internet. He's a big political nut. I want to set him up his own channel with the comments disabled. Yeah, I do stuff for him all the time. He's a good kid. I get him stuff and buy him stuff. And he calls me. I keep in touch with him. I get him pizzas. And he's a good guy. I mean, he's fun. I mean, you'll see. I'll interview him tomorrow. He likes doing interviews. And it makes him feel good. No, he's like that, Tony. Yeah, he's that kind of guy. He'll tell you that he works at an airline. He knows everything about sports. I'm serious, man. He could be a sports handicapper. Anything that requires memory. Yeah, thank you, Frisky. He never usually asks me to do stuff like that. But, I do. When he does, I'm right on it. It's fun. It's not like it's, I don't want to do it. Oh, they do. Yeah, they're cruel to him. I've seen him roast his ass on Facebook before. He's mentioned a couple times in the last year he wanted to kill himself. And mainly that was cruel people on Facebook. I treat him like a regular guy, and I think he likes that. I'm always talking about tits and pussy and bathing suits. And he laughs, and I don't coddle him. If they ever mean to him in front of me, it's not going to be a good time for them. I think they know better. I treat him just like a regular guy. I think he really likes it. I mean, he's very sensitive to how he's treated. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be talking about that, but I do. He doesn't do drugs, doesn't do alcohol. I keep telling him that we're going to open up a marijuana dispensary together, and he laughs. He's the biggest liberal you'll ever meet in your life. Yeah, people are cruel. But there's certain aspects of his behavior that are like crazy. Recall is one of them. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, it depends who you ask, Frisky. Yeah, it really is. But when you talk about autism, it's such a wide spectrum. It's like if somebody talks about an atheist or a Down syndrome, you know what they're talking about. When you talk about autism, man, it could be like so different. You'll see tomorrow. I mean, I may do a live with him, you know. Get out of here, chosen idiot. See you like this asshole. Let me get rid of this douchebag forever. See you later, loser. No, I got rid of him for good, Frisky. Thanks. Yep, get lost, you idiot. Yeah, it's interesting though. I mean, you can take guys like him to specialists and still not know anything. He says he's running for Congress now. I'd vote for him. Super sensitive about race, gay stuff, you name it. He's always, according to him, got 2 or 3 girlfriends in the works. And it just takes any little thing. No, he's like that, Frisky. Any little thing and it can turn him off. I mean, he could quit talking to me any day because I said something about Al Gore or Biden or AOC. So I just, skip it. I mean, I don't fuck with him is what I'm saying. I don't even joke with him. I learned that when I was in a damn rubber room. Schizophrenic people, autism. It's not like you and I joking. They don't interpret it that way. So I just don't test the waters. It's not worth it. Oh, really, Jabo? No, this guy's got a memory that'll blow your damn mind. You can quiz him tomorrow if I do a live with him. I'm not shitting you. He knows everything about politics and numbers and quarterbacks and team name changes and logos. Good night, Christine. Sorry that happened to you. I'll come down. Are you working Saturday? Oh, hey, Major. Yeah, he's a good guy. You'll see tomorrow. I mean, there's a video I already have of him up someplace. Oh, super sensitive, big time. Yeah, no joking. No. He doesn't usually put these kind of requests in. Yeah, you're right, Cynthia. Yeah, I mean, it'll be a fun day, really. I mean, I wasn't planning on doing that, but I'm fine with it. He doesn't like dogs either. I'm debating about taking Daisy or not. I think I will. It depends. I might not. I'll have to check the temperature. I might not because he gets nervous about it. He doesn't like dogs jumping on him and stuff. I might leave Daisy home, which sucks, but I mean, there's certain times where she'll get over it. I'll make it up to her. Yeah, schizophrenia. I used to take a guy flying all the time that was schizophrenic. Another really bright guy, but my roommate in the mental hospital was schizophrenic twice. And I finally had to request another room. It'll drive you crazy. Yeah, she will. It's not that big a deal. I don't like doing it, but I know it sounds crazy, but I do make it up to her. Oh, okay, Major. Cool. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm planning on being down there pretty soon. Oh, hey Heather, how you doing? So we'll see. We'll have a fun day. He's scared of everything. You could never get him going. 2 girls drowned there last week. I think one's still in critical condition. One's dead. So sad. That's right where I was in that kayak. God damn it, man. I just wish I would be out there when I'd see something like that happening. I got everything. I've got extra stuff just in case. I got extra stuff in case I see a pit bull attack. I carry Narcan with me. I know how to do CPR. I got a fire extinguisher. I mean, I'm prepared for running into an emergency. I would feel so bad if I couldn't do something about it. I got a 9mm too, and a machete. Yeah. But I just wish I wish I could like be there when I could see somebody out there, and I'd already be out there in my kayak and I could like help them. Yeah, especially kids. Go out there for a family vacation and your kid drowns. I don't know how you'd ever get over that. Yeah, I am prepared. I'm prepared in the winter too to run into people that are solo ice fishing. I got stuff to throw them, get them out of the hole. I got blankets for hypothermia. I got an extra heater. I am prepared. I sure do. I went on a hitchhiking trip across the United States. Yeah, I got a photo album. You better believe I do. Bicentennial. I got dropped off in Katy, Texas. Took me a goddamn week to get out of that fucking place. No, I don't know if I could deal with that. No, I think you're right, Simka. I think you're right. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm on this shit. I read about it. Actually, I've been considering doing some drowning videos. I mean, I got a lot of mental problems, but one of them is it manifests itself in a positive way. When I get on something, I'm a total anal, detailed lunatic. And I realize how many people are drowning, and I would like to do one and show people the drowning with somebody in like scuba diving stuff, how you can't see people in 2-foot waves, how they sink. It's a myth how people drown. It's not screaming and sticking your arms up. It's silently going under the water and nobody noticing. I'd like to do something about hypothermia. I'd like to show you from underneath the water with the GoPro what drowning looks like. I'd like to take things and show them to people for real and let them see what's happening. And maybe that'll stick in their mind that that can happen to them when they're out there fucking around without a life jacket. Yeah, drowning's a bitch. It's easy to happen too. I'm super passionate about certain things. If somebody can make a comment to me that I've known for 30 years and I'm done with them, relative or not. But when it comes to like Anthony, like a good guy like my buddy, animals, prostitutes, drug addicts, I'm like super anal about it, big time. I mean, on this shit. Well, I think if I showed people simulated with like a guy in a scuba diving outfit, how quick you go. And the real thing I'd like to show is I don't think, like gummies, they've done a great job with child-proofing these packages. What they haven't done a very good job with is letting adults know how much you should take. And it's no laughing matter when you've never had a gummy and you swallow one that's 20 milligrams. And it's like drowning. People don't realize how easy you can drown, but not just, it's drowning because of hypothermia, not because you're in water. I can show you how when you fall out of your kayak and it's a windy day, that Tarzan couldn't catch up to that goddamn thing. And you're stuck out there in the middle of nowhere, and all along up until that happened, you thought you were just going to swim back to your kayak. Not happening. The Detroit River, it's a 5-mile-an-hour current. People drown there all the time that anchor their boat and jump off for a little swim because you can't swim back to your boat. It's not happening. Oh, you don't want to be cremated with it? I don't care what they do with me when I die. You're paralyzed. That's exactly it. You cannot stroke your arms to swim. Besides, if any of you have ever fallen into cold water, I've had it happen twice and I was young. It takes the breath out of you, and it kills a lot of people my age. There's a chance that I could fall through thin ice, which is why I really know where I'm going. I read things, I watch it, and if I don't know it for sure, I don't go there. I fell through the ice twice last winter. I didn't give a fuck. It was up to my knees. Now, I did get soakers, and it was cold, and I went back to the van and took my shoes off. But you're not going to catch me out in that deep shit. No way. And at my age, I probably wouldn't get out of that hole. Oh, wow, Simca. Yeah, a lot of places. St. Mary's River up there where I was the other Monday or Tuesday, whenever I went up there. Sault Ste. Marie. You better believe it, man. That St. Mary's River is fast. True, yeah, it's super sad. You panic and you get tired. Rip currents. Yeah, we did. We had a great lunch. I uploaded a video, Cece. It's on that golf course. I uploaded a video tonight. Yeah. No, the city manager of Au Gres, which is not far from here, her son tried to save two people down around Milford. He saved them and he drowned. Yeah, you're right, Jeannie. Paralyzing. People just don't, they assume too much. The big one is, though, hypothermia. If you fall in 70, if I said to you, do you think 72-degree water is hot, warm? You'd say, yeah. It is. Relative. It's relative, right? But if I put you in 72-degree water, you'll be dead in 15 hours. Your body loses heat quicker than it can replenish it. Everybody thinks, and when you're in 33, 34-degree water, you got about 5 minutes before you're not going to be able to stroke, scream, nothing. Well, it wasn't, I was appreciative of it being the bicentennial, and I just thought it was a great time to go out and hitchhike around the country, which I did do. Although, it wasn't because of that, but I vividly remember it, and I vividly remember getting dropped off in Katy, Texas. No, that's exactly right, Major. Yeah. But, a lot of ice fishing, right? It isn't because you fell through the ice. It's because you froze to death from the inside out. Oh, it is scary. I had it happen 2 times when I was young. Once I fell through fishing, and another time I had a dog fall through the ice, and I was on ice skates. And I got skating, and the ice was thin up where the dog fell through. And I got about 100 feet away and skated as fast as I could. And then sat down on my ass and slid right into the damn place where the dog was swimming. And just as I was going in, I kind of grabbed the dog and threw it up all in one motion. I was with a buddy of mine, and the dog was on thick enough ice to make it. And I had a hell of a time getting out of there. And I was a young guy, maybe 19, 18. And I had a buddy of mine. I can remember that would have been about, 1974 or 5. And I can remember my buddy telling me when my dog was in there that you better hurry up. And I was hurrying as fast as I could because that dog was struggling and it hadn't even been in there that long. It wasn't that deep there, but I couldn't touch bottom. I remember that. I thought I could and I couldn't, but young, stupid. I do the same thing now. I'm smarter than that now. Back then, you're young. You're thinking if the dog falls in, I'll get her out, which happened. It worked for me. But now I don't put myself in those conditions. Like when I was down in Hilton Head this spring, these fucking alligators are all, I like nature and everything. I'm telling you, but that Hilton Head, man, I don't want to get into a political discussion, but it's nice. It's not for me. But this notion that these alligators can have this kind of freedom. You're not going to get me on board with that. An alligator ate my buddy's neighbor and her dog. It's 2 streets over. You can Google it. Those damn things are walking around in neighborhoods and everybody's saying they were here before you. Yeah, I get all that, but that's where I draw the line. I don't care if I was in Yellowstone National Park. I don't care where it is. If I'm in Hilton Head and there's an alligator trying to get my dog or something like that, it's not going to be around long. I don't care if I'll get arrested for that. Same with Yellowstone. They got everybody freaked out about protecting themselves or their pet because of a grizzly bear. No, not happening. Not doing it. I don't care if there's 20 police officers watching me. There's some grizzly bear or alligator that's gonna like eat my dog. It's gonna be lights out for him. Yeah, but you go down to Hilton Head. They got signs all over. You know, they're writing $500 tickets for taking pictures of alligators too close. Goddamn things are walking up and down these easements between these $5 million houses. They're putting signs out there, you know, try tomorrow, alligators here. Fuck that. You crazy. These goddamn things are everywhere. They're not rare. You know, go get a high-low, a big net, trap their ass and get them out of here. I'm all for them, but not that much. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it really is. I mean, you know, you're stupid. You go in there and you're trying to get pictures of buffalo from 10 feet away and grizzly bears with cubs. That's different. But when this shit just starts roaming into neighborhoods of human beings, that's where I draw the line. And you're going to get in trouble because you protected your dog. Not going there. I will carve all that shit up with a chainsaw. Yeah, I wouldn't put up with it. Hey, Angie, how you doing? But Hilton Head is like crazy for that. There's a park down there not far from my buddy lives. You know, there's a lot of money down there, right? Nobody works. They're all living in these $1 million houses. Nobody goes to work. There's no traffic jams. And it's a park where they built for kids. It's got all this rubberized stuff, so it's low impact. You know, you could fall off the top of the slide and on your head and you'd think you were landing on a big mattress. It's like, you know, expensive, nice stuff. No rust, all like safe. There's alligators like sunning themselves like 10 feet away. To me, that's nuts. Crazy. You know, kids have a weird way. Yeah, South Carolina. They have a weird way of like, yeah, at Disney, stuff like that, you know. They have a weird way of like getting into places when you turn your back for 5 seconds. I don't think alligators should be anywhere near a kid's park. 0. I don't care if there's 10 left in the world or 10 million. No, it's nuts. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Go down to Hilton Head. Those damn things are crawling all over. Hey, Watauga, how you doing? Nuts. I like them, and they're kind of doing that with the Mississauga rattler, Michigan's only venomous snake. But those things go out of their way to hide. They're not aggressive. But you got a $160,000 hospital bill if you get bit by one. And I'm cool with them. They're endangered. I think they should have a right on this planet. But and they're pretty good about it. They stay to themselves. Every year down at the Arboretum in Ann Arbor, they got signs all over these stupid rich college kids. Do not walk with no shoes. Why? Because these damn Mississauga rattlers are down there sunning themselves in the spring and summer. Every year, about 2 or 3 people get bit. Yeah, what's that, Watauga? I'm all for protecting them, but when you start crawling into neighborhoods, it's time for you to get trapped and released someplace else. Daisy's good. No, not happening here. And sometimes you just get these crazy rogue animals that just like attack people, you know. I'm not putting up with it. I spent so much time in Ann Arbor. I kept an airplane there for 20 years, but you know, I'm kind of done with Ann Arbor. I don't go there anymore. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for like protecting things, but man, I draw the line there. Yeah, I don't really like the idea how they hunt them like that and stuff either. And I don't like the idea in Florida how they build these subdivisions and the alligator's got no place to go. And he ends up in a swimming pool because he's got the brain about the size of a lima bean, and they ended up killing him. Not cool at all. And I half-assed feel a little bit sorry for these boa constrictors and these pythons that these idiots have let loose in the Everglades. I mean, the snake doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah, Daisy's sleeping down near my feet. Yeah. I don't have any problem with the Mexicans coming over here either. Shit, they're hard working. They're not taking any white guy's job over. Not that I know of. It's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, what is that Angie girl, that bugle compound? Oh, seriously? In Brooksville, Florida? You know, E Major, I've mentioned before, when I sold my first detective agency, I was living in Florida, and the guys I sold to had a surveillance in Brooksville, Florida. So I, made a bunch of money. I said, well, I'll go do it for you. They weren't licensed in Florida. I had already had my PI license. Well, when I'm doing surveillance, I will, if cars go by me at 3, 4, 5 in the morning, I write down plates. I mean, why not? You're sitting there, you're not doing shit. And a girl was murdered 2 streets over when I was doing a surveillance down there. And I called the cops the next day and said, hey, I was 2 streets over. Here's these plates. And they had a detective call me, ask me a bunch of questions. They wanted to rule me out, which they did. But nothing came of it. I don't know if they ever caught the guy or not. This would have been about 1992, 93. I don't know how long you've been down there. A young girl was killed in Brooksville. It is, Simca. It's true. I did. He said that tramadol, in his opinion, has, it's one of the lower effective. He thinks it's too high risk. Because if you look at the benefit compared to the side effects, he would say it's not a good drug. It's one of the lowest effective opioids there are. And there's a lot of side effects that come with it. And I said, well, what would you do? He said, well, you need to look at the chart. He said he would probably go with a half pill of the smallest dose of Norco. And I don't know what your insurance situation is or any relationship with the doctor, but, he said that, everybody's scared about these opioids now, and doctors want to get rid of patients that are on them. So depending on what your circumstances are, if you could get a referral to a pain clinic and just upgrade one level with pain medication. And in that same conversation we had, he also said that of the people that commit suicide because they've been cut off by inexperienced doctors and just couldn't take the pain anymore. So there's double risk. You got the government on your ass about handing them out, and you've got people committing suicide because they really needed them. So if you can get a referral to a pain specialist, they have much more autonomy, and you could upgrade to a better medication. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? Oh, Monroe, yeah. I went to Monroe Community College. I started flying lessons there. I still go to Monroe a lot. Oh, thank you, Jayla. Yeah. It is, but it's a stronger painkiller. I mean, some people need opioids. I mean, it's not all bad. Yes, it is. But, pain's funny, it's not one size fits all. And, if you went with a half dose and upgraded to a better opioid, I'm not saying you're going to get addicted, but the name of the game is relieving your pain. And that would be his first line of treating it. Hey, Penny. Chili cheese burrito. Go to Audie's or whatever the hell the name of it. Andy's, the hot dog place, the old A&W. You ever go to Joe's French Italian? What are you doing down there for the summer besides sweating to death every day? Are you seeing a pain specialist, Cece? Are you treating with a pain specialist? What state are you in, by the way? It's subjective, yeah. Like I tell people, I highly encourage people to watch a lecture by Dr. Daniel Claw, C-L-A-U-W. It's on YouTube. He's a rheumatologist. He's a worldwide recognized pain expert at the University of Michigan, Dr. Daniel Claw. Cece, have you watched that? Yeah, he knows a lot about fibromyalgia as well. Yeah. Yeah, fibromyalgia as well. That's a tough one. There's some stupid doctors out there that think that's between the ears, which I don't believe at all. Oh, good, Penny. Oh, okay. How hurt did you get, Heather? A 2-month wait. What state are you in, Cece? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, yeah. How old are you, E major? Brooksville's probably all built up now. Before you come back, go to Burns Steakhouse. Well, there is a relationship to sleep, and it affects women more than it does with men. I don't know how old you are, Kim, but I can give you some tidbits on sleeping. If you're going through menopause, I mean, that's part of it. Oh, did you, Angie? Okay. Oh, okay, Heather. Heather, where do you live? I mean, don't laugh that you can get a 10 unit really cheap on Amazon. If you can't afford one, I'll buy one for you. And myself included, I just went and bought some more Penetrex tonight at Walmart. It's $20 for a 2-ounce can. Very effective for pain. Oh, 21, okay. Yeah, well, at your age, everything's fun. You're down having fun in Florida. And what's your opinion of Florida? No, excellent. Burns Steakhouse. It's a big time recognized steakhouse in Tampa. Burns. Yeah, you would really like it. It's not expensive when you consider what you're getting. Annapolis, Maryland. Okay. We'll try that, Heather, first. Some Penetrex, and you can get a 10 unit. I have one off Amazon. It's about $40. Get the extra pack of whatever they call those damn things that you stick on your back. Maryland, yeah. Now you want to be pain free. You too, Heather. Watch Dr. Daniel Claw's lecture. CLAUW. It's on YouTube. It's a pain expert. Does Maryland have medicinal marijuana? Yeah, Penetrex is believe it or not, it's a all natural cream. I know it sounds hokey as hell. Look it up on Amazon. Look it up anywhere and look at the ratings. I've used it for about 5 years. It works, believe me. Seems like a lot, but it's not. Lasts you a long time. Penetrex. Comes in a little 2-ounce metal can. There's usually no deals on it unless somebody on eBay is stealing it and then selling it later. I don't know how else they get it cheaper. I just bought one tonight, a 2-ounce can, and I ordered another 4-ounce off of eBay. Yeah, the sticky things. There's a name for them. I can't think what they call them. No, it works really well. Yeah, Claw, C-L-A-U-W. Angie, Daniel Claw, C-L-A-U-W. He's at the University of Michigan. He's a world recognized pain expert. No, but you wouldn't know it was marijuana if you took it in a gummy form. Why don't you try some CBD THC cream, Heather? You're not going to know that's marijuana either. You rub it on. Lana that comes on here has a chronic pain issue, and she said it's worked better than anything. But you don't, just my opinion, you may want to try CBD first. But if you look at the people that have tried it, I tell you, it just doesn't work that well if there's no THC in it. I hate to say that. Oh, the floor is gorgeous. Yeah, no, Monroe's a cool town. I spent a lot of time there. Still bothering me, but I'm doing, here they are asking me about pain. I've kind of not been diligent as I should be. So, but today I started treating it better, so it is better. Whatever works is right, Frisky. Yeah, pain patches, yeah. Yeah, lidocaine, yeah. Insurance companies don't want to pay for that, but they do work. Yeah, C-L-A-U-W. C-L-A-U-W, Angie. There's a newer one. I went to the original lecture, which they have a video on YouTube. It's really good. Yeah, cream, yeah, Penetrex. The only place I've seen it for sale on the shelf is Walmart. And you can order it on Amazon and eBay. Yeah. Yeah, I think edibles, yeah, I think they do work for pain. And the CBD THC cream works as well. Yeah. I have not. No, I haven't. I probably should. But I just started trying this Penetrex. And you know what I did? I kept, waiting for it to get better on its own without going through any of that bullshit. I should, though. I would, too. I just don't happen to have a can of it. I should, because I just drove by there doing that sunset yesterday. I didn't even think about it. Yeah. Yeah, I talked to Becky for about 20 minutes today. Yep. She called me. Yep. I'm actually going to meet up with her for lunch next week. Oh, you did? Well, that's only by your mother, Wataga. The only person that ever complained was your mom. And that's not my fault. That makes sense to you? You believe these idiots on YouTube? Good night, Timka. Don't miss out on this great lightning season. Yeah, she's doing well. Actually, Becky's not tricking. Still has a heroin addiction, but she's living with a guy, and I guess you could say things are better. Technical difficulties, that's right. Oh, okay, yeah, you gotta use it all the time. You get burned out, you get depressed, you got pain. This is common, me included. You keep hoping it's going to go away without jumping through any extra hoops. You wouldn't think it'd take much diligence to put a little cream on 4 or 5 times a day, but it's harder than it seems. You think it'd be super easy when you were having some kind of pain, Oh, you like those Northern Lights? I bet there's a million YouTube videos on them. Yeah, supposedly Maddie is on methadone. I don't know what's going on down there, Cece, to tell you the truth. Yeah, you get used to it. That's true, Angie. Yeah, you're right. Yep. I gotta check on that a little better. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you on that because I'd just be making something up. I don't have any info to base it on. Yeah, I don't blame you, Angie. It's cream, Shara. Yeah, that's a cool little can. I always save the can myself. Yeah, but there's some really good THC CBD cream. I get some for Lana. There's a name of it. I'll get the name of it. I've given it to other people before. It's like $30 a can or something, but she swears by it. Yeah. Yeah, big time. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. It is enough. You'll know. Actually, it works right away. This isn't something you got to rub on for the next 25 years to think it's working or not. Yeah, Penetrex works. Like I said, I bought a 2 ounce can tonight and I ordered a 4 ounce can off eBay. You can get it cheaper on eBay. I think these people must shoplift it because I've checked to get deals on it and there are none. For a while, if you put up a positive video on YouTube, they send you a free can. I just got a 4 ounce can for $33, and there's no way they're buying it for that, which is why I think it's boosted, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm going to do a radio show in the fall. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Rim Simpson's oil. Yeah, basically. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not Rick Simpson's oil. It's CBD and it's THC, but Rick Simpson's oil is, I can get you some of that if you want. It's similar, but she likes this other stuff better. But Rick Simpson's oil works. It does. I get you some of that. Oh, okay, Nicole. Yeah, it's a cute little can. You're right. Yeah, it does work. Penetrex, Penetrex. Yeah, I get it. It does. Well, look at the ratings on it. Go on Amazon. Look on wherever you find it. Penetrex. It gets fantastic ratings. I can see why. That icy hot and that freeze bullshit, and you got a bunch of them out there. Tiger Balm, Emu oil. I didn't think any of that stuff did shit. That Rick Simpson's oil is the way to go, though, Penny, for sure. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Look, I'm not a big marijuana advocate. I've never smoked it. I've taken some gummies, but I'm telling you, if you've got a pain problem, you don't want to fiddly fuck around with just CBD. I mean, I know a couple crazy Baptists in Georgia, and they have chronic pain, and because there's THC in it, they won't do it. So what are you going to do? It's up to them. They think, it's the devil trying to, it's a gateway drug and they're going to be a heroin addict a month from now. All right, you're not, but if you don't want to take it, that's up to you. Yeah, Tiger Balm sucks. I think Tiger Balm is like icy hot. All of a sudden, you're getting this burning sensation, and for the time it burns, it's taking your mind off the pain. Your brain is comprehending and analyzing this data and kind of giving you a distraction, but it's not doing shit. It's like this bee sting therapy. That is so stupid. If I went and took your finger and smashed it with a ball bean hammer, I guarantee you wouldn't be thinking about your hurting back. It's kind of like that to me. Yes, you should. They work. They do work, Palmetto. They do. Now, they do work for a couple of reasons, right? The THC, which we all know what it does, and maybe the CBD. I'd like to think there's some kind of chemical reaction that occurs when they're both are combined, but I can't find any evidence to support that. Yeah, crystals and incense, that's not for me. No. Why don't I just wave a magic wand over your head? Yeah, you know what I mean? I wish it was, but I wish it worked that way. Yeah, melanoma's a bitch. I don't know about that. I don't know anything about that, Darren. Yeah, balm. But I swear by Penetrex. I like the name of it too. Penetrex. Do you like the ring of that, Frisky? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like that. But the interesting thing is, like, there are pretty good studies on placebos. Sometimes they outdo the real McCoy. Harvard's doing a study right now where they tell you what they're giving you is a placebo. And even that shit's doing better than some of the real medications. You can't beat double-blind studies. The patient doesn't know what they're getting, and the doctor doesn't know what they're giving it to them. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. It's worth it, Heather. If you don't like it, I'll pay you back. And in your case, Heather, I think I would get one of those 10 units off eBay with the electrodes. Those damn things work. I'm not shitting you, man. For $35, it's the same thing you get if you went and got $250 an hour physical therapy. No shit. Get an extra pack of electrodes. That's what I call them. That's not really what they are. The sticky things. And make sure you get the ones that go with your model, that plug in the same. It works. Yeah. Placebo it is, yeah. Alcohol and marijuana stims, yeah, you got it. There you go. We're getting somewhere. I mean, people are always looking to get over this chronic pain. Pain's complex. Read up on the gate control theory of pain. It's subjective. It's crazy, Pain's a weirdo. Look at phantom pain. You get your arm chopped off, and 3 years later, you're getting arm aches, and you don't even have an arm. It's very complicated. The brain, the way it interprets pain, the way the signals get back sent to the origin. I don't really know that much about it, but there's a lot of stuff out there about chronic pain. Yeah, Amazon, you can get it. Look, before you pull the trigger on Amazon, look on eBay, Heather. I just ordered, if you look at my eBay, Detroit River, you'll see where I ordered 4 ounces today. $33. You can't beat that. Free shipping. Yeah. I try to avoid pain. I'm a big pussy when it comes to pain. Everything hurts me. I'm a big sissy when it comes to pain. I think it hurts me worse than, like a baby crying. Just I wish it didn't, Oh, okay, Bopac. Yeah, arthritis. They're getting better and better cures for arthritis. Yeah, actually, I was talking to my buddy tonight. I can tell you this because I was checking this out. I can give you the brand name. I don't know if you've tried this or not, Penny. I took a screenshot of it. Hang on here. Because that's all we do is talk about science and stuff during dinner. Oh, right here, Penny. Write this down. You ready for this? Here, I'll spell it out for you. This is the chemical name, but it's sold under different brand names. But if you Google it, you'll find out the names. So try this for arthritis. 150 milligrams a day. And my buddy said it worked good. Look for the brand name. Okay? Brandy, that helps. Yeah, I'm redhead too, though, but I'm a big pussy when it comes to pain. Penny, try that. Type in the name. There's about 4 companies that make it. I'm going to try it myself. I'm not sure I got arthritis, but why not? No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. That's what I say. Do you want to go out and lay on the grass? Daisy, you want to go out and lay outside, huh? You want to go out here and lay outside, go pee-pee? Yeah, I just got something that actually works better than Penetrax. It's called Dragon's Milk. It's 11% bourbon barrel aged beer. No pain, no gain. Yeah, Voltaire and gel. I've tried that. I got a buddy that's really into it. It didn't really work. It's different strokes, right? It didn't work for me, but a buddy of mine swears by it. Yeah, Daisy's a great dog. Love this dog. I get so lucky with her. I'd say it's been one of the top things in my life, getting this dog. It's just been so fun. It's not just like a dog, it's like entertainment. Yeah, it's excellent beer, man. If you were out here, I'd get you a Dragon's Milk. You wouldn't have any pain. I'd put that 10 unit on your back, spread some icy hot. I'd be entering you in the Olympics. Hard baked in, great scotch. That's, to me, of course, my opinion, which everybody knows doesn't mean shit. It's a dark beer, yeah. That's the best bang your buck for you're gonna get for a high peated whiskey. 10 years, excellent. That's a long time. That's cheap. $60 a bottle. Hey, she's a great dog. Oh, they're not frisky. Okay. Yeah, no, come on over here. Have a good time. Party all night long. I like going out to Port Huron. Watch the freighters. You want to go out and lay on the grass? Want to go out and go pee-pee? It's cool out. Go on out there and go pee-pee. You want to go out and go pee-pees? Go on. Go on out there. It's cool out. Come on. Go pee-pee. Walkie bye-bye. You don't want to go? It's cool, honey. And the moon's going to come out, huh? You don't want to go? All right. I don't think you'd realize how cool it is. Hey, by the way, that wasn't my neighbor pulled over by the state trooper. I went over there and asked him. It wasn't him. God, the van looked just like it. And I never pay attention to the name of their extinguisher company. But God, it looked the same. Oh, good, Penny. Good. Did you try it? Did you like it? I don't like fudge. Yeah, that sounds good, Angie. Sounds good to me. Ardbeg 10, Darren. You a whiskey drinker? You gotta like that strong, heavily peated whiskey. ARDBEG, Ardbeg 10. Oh, good for you, Bopac. Don't be breathing that shit in, though. Do not breathe in campfire smoke. You'll be getting lung cancer 10 years from now, and you'll never connect it to that. Oh, thank you, Angie. Yeah, I'd come out there and check it out. Party all night. Thank you. I go over there once in a while. You're not going to find a better place when the freighters make that jog underneath the bridge, heading out into Lake Huron. It's just perfect, especially from now until about the end of September. Did you hear Daisy drinking her water? Okay, I just don't care for fudge. I didn't. I don't know why. I mean, I do like some sweet things like caramel apples, but I don't even like messing with fudge. I'll do it, Angie. Be glad to. Ardbeg, ARDBEG, Darren. Penny can tell you about it. I suggested to her, and they sell a lot of it now. Don't you, Penny? Ardbeg 10. It's not always easy to get. You shouldn't pay more than $64 a bottle. Penny, what are you guys getting for Ardbeg 10? Oh, don't do that anymore, Bopac. Yeah, I just don't like fudge, man. I think it's an oxymoron, good fudge. It's like a good hot dog. I mean, how many variations of a hot dog are there? What's a bad one? One that's been laying out on the counter a week before you cook it? What's a good one? One that wasn't? I mean, you know what I mean? Beautiful. I think it's 61 degrees. Beautiful right now, but it's been getting hotter than a bitch out. We're getting a whole nother week of hot weather, which sucks. Poor Sanilac. You know, you guys have gotten Blues Fest. You know, I don't like blues. I don't. I don't know why. I just don't. There's a comedian that had a famous punchline in a skit. He said that the worst day of his life was falling down the stairs, breaking both arms and both legs, and waking up in the middle of a blues concert. And that about summed it up. No way. Your Ardbeg 10 isn't $34.99, is it? You mean $64.99. 64. Hey, T-Stel. Good. How you doing, Ruben? How's it going? Oh, Johnny Walker? Oh, okay. Which one is that? Which Johnny Walker Jane? Huh, I never had that. I like Johnny Walker, you know, Red is the all-time worldwide selling scotch. Did you know that? Oh, temperature. Oh, okay. I don't like blues. Nah, I just don't. You know, I've met Larry McRae a couple times. Tim, the guy that owns Tim Hortons here, he put on the Blues Festival in Windsor for 20 years, Ted Boomer. I just don't like the blues. Oh, it is Bopa. You like that, huh? Not really. No, I go on, and you never know when I'm going to do it. I don't promote them or let you know on time. That's not that kind of guy, you know. I like rap. All the good guys got murdered. Yeah, I hope the weather be good too. Yeah. Well, you have a good time, Angie. We got our fair coming up. Our fair starts, I think, Sunday. I like going to that. Oh, Duet Ice. Yeah, you know, I never cared for Budweiser. See, I don't like Eminem either. I wouldn't walk across the street to see him. 49, that's cheap. That's cheap, Penny. My favorite, no. You know, I like, really, it's all over the place. I like classic rock. I like uh, classical. I like, you know, I was listening to a BJ Thomas interview. You know, he died here recently. And like BJ Thomas, old Todd Rundgren, there's not really a genre for that music anymore. I don't even listen to the radio hardly ever at all. There's very few places that I go and pay to see people. There are some that come up. Uh, you know, I really don't listen to it much. I was listening to music. I was listening to some Rupert Holmes, Pina Colada, him. I was listening to some Steely Dan, Gordon Lightfoot, Harry Chapin, 10cc, I'm Not in Love, Led Zeppelin, Kashmir, Dancing Days, Stay by David Bowie when Earl Slick was the lead guitarist. Pink Floyd. Oh, shut up, Taking Down Tom, you moron. Your videos suck and so do you. Well, get out of here, you moron. You're never going to take me down. You're too stupid. I'll block you. I got plenty of friends. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Taking Down Tom, loser. Bye-bye. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Sorry for any technical difficulties. I got rid of them, Blue. See you later, loser. Yeah, I love Cats in the Cradle. That reminds me of our relationship with my dad. Yeah. Oh, they're crazy, man. Jealous. Hey, Leslie. Yeah, I don't see any. I saw the Stylistics were down in Pontiac last week. I like them. It's not the original guy, Russell Tompkins. So there's very few people I go see, you know what I mean? Hey, Tassie's birthday is today, by the way. Even if you could just tell her hello, but wish her luck. I like Cat Stevens. I also like that when they banned him from coming into the country, I listened to the comments he made, those Muslim comments. And he deserved to be. They sent his ass right back to where he came from in a flight into Boston. He's a bright guy, good songwriter, but he needs to shut his damn mouth talking that way. I think he learned his lesson. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't even tell you the last concert I went to. Yeah, I hope she is doing well, seems to be doing well. Who knows, Penny. Dropped on their head, drugs. People are weird. It's not anywhere near as bad as it used to be. I don't think it is. People are nuts. So you get used to it, though, man. I'm so desensitized. It's ridiculous. I really am. Yeah, go ahead, Cece. Let me have it. Lay it on me. Concert bound. I wish there was a good one to go to. Be nice to like have a couple of beers and not have to drive at a concert. I took Kim to get her nails done a while back. That's Kim. I did pay for Tassie's nails though one time, yeah, not too long ago. Oh, thank you, Heather. I think the world is now crazy. No, shit, are you kidding me? It depresses me, man. I think it stresses me out. I never realized I'd worry so much for like other people and like the future, not having kids. Yeah, I think it sucks, man. The world is nuts. I hate the news. It's just not good. I'm so glad that I'm not like 20, just getting exposed to this horse shit. And now you got this variant of this COVID. God damn, it's killing people left and right. If you read the data on this, you know, when you had these other versions of COVID, you know, people got it, some did, some didn't. But this new bullshit, this EU variant, I think if somebody got that and you put them in a building with 1,000 people, all 1,000 people would have it in 2 days. This new variant is even worse. The world's crazy. Crime, this bullshit going on, the economy, people getting paid to not work. These fucking kooks like this Nitty in Detroit. He's the kind of guy causing problems. You punch him in the mouth and you get arrested for rape, for hate crime. You try and get him arrested and they arrest him for simple battery. This world's so fucked up, it's unbelievable. Goddamn college, you gotta be rich to go to. Prime rib, $29 a pound. Pick up 50 grand, but everybody wants to start you out at $11 an hour. It's terrible. I think the world fucking sucks. I think we're like in first gear. Oh, Delta, okay. Yeah, I'm glad he made it too. I'm happy for him. I just don't care for his music. Yeah, I don't like, you know, I guess I just buy into this facade of presentation and how it gets imprinted in my mind. I don't like listening to this Asian guy on Journey instead of Steve Perry. It's not that he doesn't have a good voice, or it's just not the same. I didn't like Chicago when Peter Cetera left. You know, I just, you know, I like the stylistics aren't as good since Russell Tompkins isn't with them. I mean, you know, I don't think you have to apologize for this stuff. I liked it as the originals, and I want to see them that way if I can. I think it does, Heather. Oh, God, you're asking me? Are you kidding me? Shit, I wish I could tell you. I barely get through them myself. I mean, there's some days, I mean, I'm 65. I think, man, I got about 15 more years of finagling away through this fucking bullshit. You know, I don't want to like they say you could live to 100. It's like, fuck, I hope not. The world is terrible. Oh, good, Penny. I mean, I just don't get it. Now, I'm not into the prepping stuff, you know. I mean, there's some days if I didn't, yeah, this I know for sure. I've proven this to myself. You know, suicide is one issue. Ideation is a different thing. That's when you're depressed, you don't like life, you want to end it, but you can't do it. Ideation. A lot of people like that. But, you know, I think that, well, if I didn't have Daisy, but really I had opportunities even when I didn't have dogs and I never followed through on it. But sometimes I just think I'd like to get like a couple gummies, like 40 milligrams, which would like drive you go crazy. A fifth of Ardbeg 10, just paddle my kayak out in the middle of nowhere till I've passed out. Really, I think these things sometimes, like I did, you know, about a week ago Sunday, because it just seems like, God damn, man, I'm not naive anymore, and that's the problem. Oh, not me. No way, Heather. Yeah, Delta, yeah, EU, all those, yeah. Oh my God, 93. I don't know, you know, I hate to say that, Cece. I'm not sure. If you look at Florida, yeah, I do think we will be. Yeah, if you look at Florida, yeah. I'll tell you, man, I think that'll finish our economy off if that happens. I will tell you this, though. No, I don't do it. I'm trying to do it, but I don't. But no bullshit. Excuse me. You should wear a mask still. I know it sucks. which is why I don't wear one yet, but I'm going to start wearing one. I just got it ordered a pack. No, me either, Nicole. Because you should wear it. There's so much weird shit out there now. You know, if you talk to a doctor like I talked to my buddy, their flu and cold, nobody got hardly any flu or colds last winter. Why? Because they had the mask on because of the COVID. I think if you're 20 and super healthy, well, you can roll the dice, but there's so much shit that's going to keep you from catching a mask. You see all these ignorant fuckers when you're shopping, just coughing and sneezing and grabbing shit. It's really, you should wear a mask. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but it's just like, you know, I remember seeing like Chinese and Japanese with masks on. You know, it was like you rank that right up there with the King Kong movie. Now it's like real. It's due diligence. The government's job is to protect all these people that are dumb enough to not protect their own health. So you have to mandate it. I mean, I'm not a Democrat. You know, I vote independently now. I wouldn't even identify myself as a Republican. But I think this Whitmer, who's a fruitcake, did an excellent job with COVID. I think she did a really good job with Michigan. She had real balls. It's probably going to cost her a re-election. I hope it doesn't. But I'm proud to say she navigated Michigan through that problem. She pissed off, you know, restaurants and all sorts of other people. It's not a perfect scenario. Hey, John. I think the unvaccinated are ignorant. I'm not mad at them. I'm disappointed. And when you pin them down on why they're unvaccinated, it's kind of like the doomsday prepper. In order to be discreet, you should say, do you have 150 cans of chili in your basement? And if they say yes, well, then it makes sense why they're unvaccinated. It's like these conspiracy theorist wackos. I just stay away from them and do my own thing. No, it's not, Angie. Not true. Zero. No, it's not, Angie. No, it isn't. You need to look at scientific-based evidence, not honky-tonk horseshit with a shot in the beer. Masks are super effective. We wouldn't have been in the trouble we were in if masks would have been mandated earlier. It's making sense why you like the Blues now. Yeah, Darren, yes. Hey, salty girl, how you doing? Pain started at, I think it's coincidental, Cece. Coincidental. There's lots of things that started with lots of people after the vaccine, but I wouldn't put too much stock in that. You're not going to be able to support it with any medical evidence. No, yeah, well, I mean, you know your body, right? Yeah, I know, they're fucking nuts. Well, I mean, you know, I'll tell you a strange thing. Canada will let Americans come in on vacation now if they can prove they're vaccinated. But Canada will not let their own citizens back in if they come and visit the United States. Weird. No, I don't, Heather. No. I don't speak any other languages. No. I don't. Yeah, it's true. We're all going to die eventually anyway. Yeah, I like Canada. I used to have these fantasies of marrying somebody in Windsor. Oh, Canada, you can go over there as an American if you can show you were vaccinated, but they don't want their citizens coming back into Canada if they visited the United States. Crazy. I don't, this Biden thing, I don't know what to think about that, to be honest with you. If I was just throwing something out there after a blues concert with a shot and a beer, I'd say no. And I wouldn't entirely blame it on him. I don't think any president can straighten this shit out anymore. Even if vaccinated, yes, Frisky, yes. Isn't that weird? Oh, you speak French, yeah, cool. I remember seeing Celine Dion when she was young, who's a fucking nut job. But she was so pretty when she was young, and she'd talk shit in between songs in French and English, and I thought she just seemed so attractive to me for some reason. Oh, really, Sharon? Interesting. Everywhere, Angie. Everywhere. It's a worldwide epidemic. It's not just the United States. Graveyards are filled with people that got COVID. The only thing that I think they're bullshitting us on is that it came from an animal. I love Toronto. Beautiful. I haven't been there in about 40 years, but I'd like to go back. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything, Shira. I mean, there's like I just talked the other night about this white. What the fuck do they call that? White shaker syndrome. It's idiopathic. It's in small dogs. They shake. They act like they're cold or something scaring them. Idiopathic means you don't know its origin. Well, I don't know about that, Cece. I've done some really stupid shit. And there are things that are idiopathic. You don't understand the cause of them. Autism's one. So I don't know what to say about that. I'm just kidding, Angie. I'm kidding. That's what the Chinese say. It came from animals. I think so too, Gene. I do too. Bucket list, yeah, okay. It's puzzling, yeah, it is. But I mean, anybody that doubts that COVID is real, isn't real, that must not read. They must not see what's happening in India, in China, in Japan, in Italy, and every other fucking place where there are human beings. I mean, how could somebody not think COVID's real? It's crazy. Yeah, that's a good one, Bopek. I know. I just don't think a layperson is privy to the good info. No, you got that right, Sel. But the thing about, when you see if you see 50 whales beach themselves, it's all over the news. If you see 10,000 Canadian geese dead, it's all over the news. Bird flu, chickens dead. Things that are inherently dangerous that proliferate in wildlife that's notable and broadcast in the news. If COVID is animals, what animals are they? And where were the big piles of them dead? There weren't any. That's what makes me wonder. Not really, Cece. Nah, I get worse as I get older. Yeah, it is. Penny's just dodged a bullet with her niece. Yeah, I agree with you, John. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I believe that, JMO. I sure do. I do. No, bats are cool. They're actually a sign of a healthy environment. There was a brown bat that's like in Michigan, Indiana. I think it's in part of Wisconsin. They had this white, some kind of white something disease in their nose. I haven't heard much about it lately. They were on the endangered species list because of it for a while. Leopard frogs are a good side of a healthy environment as well. I just saw a few of those down there in Pinconning the other day. They're very fragile. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I mean, you know, I'm the last guy that get the good information. I don't know what the hell's going on there. No, I wonder too, Penny. Anytime these fucking scumbag Chinese are involved, you know, they poisoned kids with lead in their toys. These motherfuckers are always getting caught selling dirty honey, brokering it out worldwide. They're the problem with this fake fentanyl all over that's killing everybody. They don't give two shits about air pollution. So it figures that it come from China. Fucking scumbags. Communist motherfuckers. Yeah, they're stupid, Sheriff. They'll be dead. Hell no, Cece. Nobody'd vote for me. I'd never get in. You know, I talk too much shit. I'm always joking about porn. I don't want to be in politics. I want to run a chain of adult bookstores. No, go ahead, Heather. Let us have it. They are, JMO. It's so true. Hey, Kim. I don't know what to tell you. It's probably why I drink Ardbeg Tanning Dragon's Milk. It makes me, what does it make me? I think if the world was better and happier and good things were rewarded and bad things were punished, I may not drink at all. But when you're sober, look at Penny. They're selling liquor at a record rate. When you drink liquor because of the way it makes you feel, I'm not saying you got to get tanked and drunk driving tickets and beat your wife. But I think it speaks volumes when human beings, when not being sober feels better than being sober. That just says so much. I should be able to turn the news on in the morning and feel good, not be drinking alcohol. But I feel alcohol is a relief to this bullshit that I'm exposed to constantly, day in, day out. It sucks, man. Yeah, it's sad, Penny. I think so too. You know, that's a thing that's a big, huge flaw in the theory of evolution with human beings. Human beings are supposed to evolve away from things that hurt them. And overall, there are more arguments and evidence that alcohol is bad for you, not good. You're going to get them making up this bullshit about red wine and making you relax and its medicinal qualities. If you look at alcohol in general, there's way more negative effects than positive. Hey, Rachel. But yet I still drink it. I think it dulls the pain. Yeah, T-Stel, yeah, I know. But when you look at, like I said, the theory of evolution, you're supposed to evolve away from things that hurt you. Human beings aren't supposed to smoke and drink. They're supposed to evolve away from that. I think that's a weak premise, too, that they make up for Native Americans. They say that the reason that they struggle with alcohol is because of not being exposed to it as long as the white man. That to me seems like a crock of bullshit. I think they drink because they've been fucked over. They've been limited in their opportunities and they feel hopeless. Same reason I drink. So it dulls the news, takes away from my pessimistic attitude in the future, and helps me sleep so I don't dwell on fucking COVID. Really, I wish I didn't feel this way. It's total nightmare, Angie, big time. ID has become a thing. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but when you see these criminals and these prostitutes and these drug addicts, once they lose their ID, it's like pulling out all their teeth and poking their eyeballs out of their skull. You can't do shit. Yeah, I believe that, JMO. I believe it. If you look at the amount of sulfides in wine and the caloric content, yeah, I think it's more bad than good. Hey, Rachel. But, you know, here's the thing. Just go into a bar sometime and ask them how their non-alcoholic sales are doing. Like, I've never smoked marijuana. I don't think I'm a better guy. I don't criticize people that do. I got that goddamn medical marijuana card really for other people. I mean, I'm not trying to make an excuse, and that's, I got it because, I think marijuana is bad, but I'm trying. I would come right out and tell you I love marijuana. I smoke it all the time. I don't. I've never tried it. But I thought, being fucking crazy and depressed, that it'd be worth trying these gummies. I can take them or leave them, to be honest with you. But I can tell you this, that gummies, if you don't take too much, titration's everything in all medications. How little or how much. There's all sorts of fuckers out there that could have had great results with medications, but they quit taking it too early. Nobody likes to take medications. I'd like to be in the Olympics and not have an ounce of extra fat, but it just didn't go my way. So, I take things to try to make me feel better, there's what you'd like it to be like and what it's really like. I mean, I wish I didn't. I don't think I have a drinking problem at all. I mean, I've quit it for 3 years in a row, but I'm a little disappointed in myself that I do it at all. Because I think if I reached nirvana, like utopia, and was a happy person, I should be happy without any kind of aid. But the receptors of my brain, including THC gummies and alcohol, have allowed this bullshit to enhance the feelings. I can tell you this, never smoked marijuana, but I've taken gummies. You watch a good movie, a good concert. I hope I get like one more girlfriend so I can try these gummies when she comes over. Because I think it'd be just so fun, like laying in bed, watching a good movie and eating a gummy. And it does, it enhances things. It does. I would never, you like feel like, wow, this is so great. It is. I wish this wasn't true. I'm not suggesting anybody go do gummies or alcohol or any of that shit, but I can tell you when I can watch like a movie or fuck around YouTube or like be doing something with Daisy, it does affect your motor skills. I will tell people, do not take gummies and drive. Don't. And take a gummy and it's like, fucking A, man. This seems like half between a good day and heaven. I'm not kidding you. I would love, that's why I kind of like thinking, I'm on the hook to take a couple, where I should take like a partner to the couple of events I got coming out in the fall. So I put a Match.com ad. I know some women that I could take, but none of them interest me. So I'm hoping that maybe I could find someone I could half-ass have some interest in. And I think it would be so great to like go to Mackinac Island with somebody you liked and just like take a horse ride and eat a gummy. It would be so goddamn fun. Sailboat ride, you name it, where you didn't need to drive. I'm not saying get blitzed and crazy and being stupid shit, but it enhances things, you guys. They do, James. Well, I'm reluctant to, I think, here's the thing, and you can, when you like something, you're going to rationalize and find all sorts of reasons why you could do it. I do it too. But if it makes you feel any better, Mary, there are receptors in your brain for cannabinoids, marijuana. And you'd say, well, why would they be in there if there wasn't something to it? So I kind of put that in my plus column, which is true. If you didn't have receptors in your brain for THC, you could take it and you think, well, this stuff's bullshit. Why am I taking it? But you don't. You have receptors that respond to this, which, makes me question evolution. And is it bad? Maybe not. It's a plant. I got a marijuana card. Yeah, believe it or not, I got it for somebody else, not me. Yeah, I'm drinking beer too, Bopa. Dragon's milk. Oh, thank you, Angie. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, right. Yep, same here. No, I mean, it really enhances things. You get a good book. Now, I've fooled with them all, the sativa and the indica, the hybrids. If you take the sativa hybrid, it isn't like you're fucked up, it's Cheech and Chong. It's not like that. If you take a small amount of an indica gummy, you don't just want to clean your house. You want to clean the whole neighborhood's house. It gives you energy up the ass. That's my man, Rachel. My girl, Rachel. Good for you. Yeah, it's a problem with it because I don't put much effort into it. I haven't responded to one of these people that got a hold of me. And to be honest with you, I haven't tried to get a hold of anybody. I'm like half-assed about everything. Constant state of depression. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if any of you guys been on this Match.com, but I don't even know how to work the fucking thing. It looks like you got to call them or something. In the old days, you could email them. I'm just like, limp-dicked about the whole thing. Half foot in, 1.5 feet out. Oh, way to go, Nicole. Yeah, I know it sounds terrible, but like I told the people the other day, this sounds crude, which is another reason why, and I can be crude, I know this. But since I don't need a job and I'm not running for office, I just say it anyway. On my Match.com, I clicked through 238 profiles the other night, and I wouldn't let one of them blow me. Yeah, I don't think I'm in a great shakes myself, and maybe I'm fucked up thinking that I can do better, but maybe I can't. And I guess I'm just going to have to live with it. It looks like I'm getting ready to head into an old folks' home and picking a roommate. Yeah, you did, Frisky. Yeah, so terrible though. I know. Stacy's trying to bug me to go to bed. Yeah, but it sucks, man. I'm not saying I'm looking for Miss America, but man, I look at these women. They probably think the same thing about me. But I just would like for a little bit. And I'll give you an example now. I don't think I'm too far gone because there's a 53-year-old woman who just started at the post office here, and I think she's like super attractive. Great conversation. Of course, married, right? But man, I look through these people and I think, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it either clicks or it doesn't. Yeah, you're right, Nicole. Yeah, I know, it seems like that. Fucking AARP. Yeah, I just can't do it. No, I can't do it. I look at their bullshit and it's like, man, I just can't do this shit. Like I said, I don't even really know how to work it. I only signed up for a month. I even bought this extra bullshit. I didn't know what it was at the time because I thought it would get you more choices or something. Because it turns out it's 30 extra bucks and you send a superstar instead of just, hey, I think you got big tits, or you look like you got a big deep throat. It's, I was thinking that it was something like that, but it's not. What it is, it's this thing like you're super interested. That's just not my personality. Yeah, Craigslist was the great old days. Big time, man. You better believe it. Match.com was good 35 years ago. Now it's a big scam. So, when I look in there, it's just nothing that really like interests me. What, hon? What do you want, babies? Come over here. Come over here. Daisy wants to go to bed. We're not going to go to bed quite yet, hon. So we'll think about it, okay? Yeah, I think I might run this farm down in Atlanta. Crawfordville for a couple months. I would like to do something different. Yeah, James, we could party all night. Yeah, Daisy talks a lot. Yeah, she does. I got little beds for her everywhere, like 4 of them, wherever she wants. She wants to go out in the van. I let her sleep. She's got her own fan on the bed. No, she didn't want to go to pee-pee. I tried to let her out a little while ago. No, that's a problem. Yeah. What do you live in? One of the Carolinas, Indiana, or Georgia, Jeff? Yeah, Daisy's a good dog. Yeah, I would say that I would describe my life as kind of in limbo. It's been that way for a long time. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Sleep a good night, huh? She got a lot of good treats tonight. Plus, I took her to McDonald's to get a hamburger, and she went swimming twice. Yeah, she had her treats. She didn't want to go outside. She loves going to bed. Oh, Georgia, yeah, that state sucks for that. So does Kentucky. They're in limbo. Yeah, she doesn't like me being on the computer a long time. I know that. She's a good dog. I'd love to know what goes through her little mind. Yeah, she does. She's like totally attached, big time. I'd love to like know what she thinks, how that happened, why. For all I know, it could just be food and water. But like when I was in Hilton Head, I didn't realize it, but she will. As it turns out, she will wait about a half hour. And then if I don't show up, she'll start going in rooms, looking for me, looking under beds. And then she'll start getting shitty with everybody around. And then she gets unconsolable. And then everybody's afraid of her. And then they let her out and they let her in the van and she won't let them get back in. So I never really realized that about her. So because of that, I don't want to leave her alone. I didn't think it was that way. Yeah, I thought about that, a job at Walmart, but yeah, I think of that from time. I thought about maybe getting a part-time job at this dairy farm. I really like the girl that works there, the owner. They said they can't get help. Hey, salty girl. Yeah, I wish I'd just get like lucky like that, Hey, girl. What are you doing, fatso? So I would like a change, Yeah, I think it'd be cool working there. I would drive a tractor or like the thing that like bales the hay, but I'm not doing any hard physical labor. Fuck that. I'm too lazy. I wouldn't mind like driving a corn to the thing, silo, or planting seeds. I'm a fanatic about like detail and showing up on time. I think they think I was a good worker. Come on, honey. You good girl, hon. You want to go out and go pee-pee? Want to go pee-pee? Go pee-pee? Want to go pee-pee? It's cool out, honey. Here and go pee-pee. Look out here. Wow. Look out here. Wow. Look how cool it is, huh? Look. That girl. Yeah, it's cool, honey. Yeah, she went outside. She'll like it. She'll sit out there forever. Nice and cool. Oh, Illinois. I lived there for 13 years. Where do you live in Illinois, Rachel? I bet I've done surveillance there. Oh, a bean picker. Yeah, I'd like to do something like that. Yeah. It's hard work, Angie. It doesn't pay anything either. Bible Belt, Jable. Yeah, there are. Yeah, you're right. Oh, okay, Bopa. Yeah, I do. I really like my dog. I do. Now that I got it, Lakeland, Florida. Yeah, I've been there a million times. Do you go to Sun and Fun, James? Do you go and do anything there in Lakeland, Florida? You ever go to that Sun and Fun? No, now she wants back in already. All right. Yeah, it's in limo. Oh, well, thank you, John. Double check it. It could be all bullshit. Oh, okay, Rachel. That's cool. Oh, New York, all right. Yeah, I thought about coming down for that. You know if they have the MiGs? Are they going to be there? Fuel's so expensive now. I bet they not. Those things absolutely inhale fuel. Good for you, Penny. Yeah, but I like agriculture. Yeah, good. Yeah, I've been looking my whole life. I did actually find one about 7 years ago, and she was married. Yeah, don't blame me about that, Angie. Yeah. Oh, that's a MiG-17. It's a hell of an airplane. I thought about coming down there. When does that thing start, T-Stel? No, I know, Jamo. Well, guys my age, what makes you like lose your enthusiasm is human growth hormone. But I think you get in bigger trouble taking it as a supplement. Penny, is marijuana legal out there or not? Probably not. Oh, you like cabbage, Bopak? Oh, okay. It's good for you. I know that. Yeah, that's cool. No, getting older sucks. Yeah, I know. Vermont's everything's legal. You can even kill yourself out there. Although you have to prove that you're terminal. Saturday through Sunday, Payan Park. Okay. Are you going to it? Yeah, no, I wouldn't mess with it, Frisky. Same with testosterone. I think that the body, I mean, obviously the body's not perfect, it makes mistakes, but I think there's a reason why your human growth hormone levels are the way they are as you age, and I think supplementing those is just playing with fire. You want a big forehead like Sylvester Stallone with bolts in the side of your ears? Yeah, I'm with you, salty girl. No, I didn't, Angie. I didn't. Yeah, I knew Florida you could do it. You'll go crazy out there, Rachel. I've done shit like that before. Go visit. Oh, okay, Penny. Oh, that's cool, salty girl. All right, well, that's a way to titrate it then. So that's, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Where are you working out there? Connie Colettas? Yeah, it's hard to do though, yeah. No, I'm not saying it's impossible, it's unlikely. Oh, where do you go out there, Rachel? Where do you go? Oh, okay, Penny. Well, that's cool. Oh, wow, James. Wow. Where'd you get a hold of that? Make it yourself? Good night, Bopuck. Oh, Southern Cal, huh? All right. Good for you. Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool. Maybe Bumble. Good night, healthy girl. Yeah, I like Lexington. I like Tennessee, but mainly Lexington and Louisville. I like those places too. I love sushi. It's hard to get good sushi. Last good sushi I had was in Lexington, believe it or not. It's really good. Place near the Barnes and Noble. I could go in there and fuck around Barnes and Noble for a while and then walk over and get good sushi. Great. Oh, thank you, Heather. Okay. Oh yeah, Maristar, yeah. I think they still are flying some Falcon 20s, aren't they? Oh yeah, well, I stayed there, Penny. London, Kentucky. They got a good Mexican restaurant down there. Oh, did you, James? Bloomfield Hills. All right. Oh, I know, B Bumble. Yeah, you're telling me. I got the lifetime documentation. Oh, Corbin, yeah. I had a girlfriend whose brother was a mortician down there. Bennett was his last name. Yeah, I like spicy tuna. I really do. Yeah, Falcons 20. I know the guy that's flying one of those for them. They have old steam gauges. He's a retired Delta pilot, just fucking around. But there were some of those guys that flew those Falcon 20s at his retirement party. No, you're all right, Cherry. If I don't get 7 hours, it's a shitty day where I feel like I got HIV or something. Yeah, I think that's an excellent theory, JMO. Yeah, they're awesome jets, yeah. I saw a Falcon 20 fly over here the other day. When I was up in Mackinac City, I guess when was I up there? Tuesday, Wednesday? A group of A-10s flew real low over town and right along the Mackinac Bridge. Looked really cool. Good, how you doing, mister? Yeah, USA Jet. There used to be a bunch of people that stayed at the Red Roof Inn that flew for them. Oh, Heather, yeah. If I don't get 7 hours, man, forget it. If I didn't know what happened, I'd think you injected me with some kind of deadly serum. I mean, I just feel like shit. I don't get anything done. Putting a stamp on an envelope's a big deal. Yeah, I love A-10s. I'm the same way, yeah. I tried to get some video, but it was too late. Oh my God, Beagle, you're kidding me. Or did you take an antidepressant or some Benadryl or something? Wow. That's a lot. Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky I think this way. I don't really know why I do. To tell you the truth, I don't know why. I do like doing it. 21 hours, wow. Oh, depression's a fucking bitch. Oh, sorry about that, people. If I could help you, let me know. Right on, Sheriff. You should get your pilot's license, Angie, if that interests you. That's a real accomplishment. Yeah, I've been there, Bumble. Really, Rachel? Yeah, sleeping's fun. Either you sleep a lot or you don't sleep at all. Yeah, they're fast. I think they're like not that cool of a looking plane though. Wish they'd bring in a MiG. The Russian airshow pilots make the Americans look like a bunch of pussies. They don't care if they bash one up or destroy it. Hey, Pam. They don't get in trouble for it. They bend one. I mean, I don't wish I was Russian, but if you look at those Russian pilots in an air show, it's like, wow. I've been having some weird dreams lately. Penny, I dreamed I got you pregnant the other night and we had quads. The same with the older freighters, same thing. If you look at like the older freighters on the Great Lakes, they look so much cooler at night. Yeah, I did, Penny. Yeah. That's one hell of a dream, isn't it? We were planting things in the gardens, taking gummies. Believe Believe it or not, Pete Bumble, I don't really know. You know, I don't know. I'll have to try and pay attention to it. Oh, cool, Heather. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, wow, Pete Bumble. You fucking around with drugs or anything, or that's just what happens naturally? Yeah, well maintained. You know, those A10s, that's why they keep threatening to scrap them because they're so expensive to keep in the air. All that shit, even the new jets. Oh, you like that, James? No, that happened to me with those A10s. They're still cool looking though, Angie. No, I don't, JMO. No, no. I hate hearing my own voice. Like even if I hear it for a second or two when I'm like looking at a video, it's like, oh God, shut up. Yeah, that's expensive, Angie. Have you ever been in a helicopter? Yeah, they are too stealthy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I don't like it. Yeah, freighters are cool. As it turns out, there's 13 of those 1,000-footers, which surprised me. I thought there were only like 4. That one that I got the other day, that Spear, Edgar Spear, I'd never seen that one before. Yeah, they're cool, T-Stealth, yeah. What's that, be Bumble? So you do or you don't? Are those dreams sober? Oh, do they, Heather? Oh, okay. Oh, big time, T-Stealth. The insurance is crazy. And the minimum time they want. That's why a lot of these rich guys that buy helicopters, they just end up buying the helicopter and not getting any insurance because they can't afford it. Hope they don't crash it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that in the fall. Yeah, more like a live radio show. Oh, really, Frisky? I think you got a good voice, a nice voice. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad I don't feel alone now. Misery loves company. All right, Salty Girl, great talking to you. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'd like to hear him be Bumble. We don't need to wait for that if you want to do one. I can get one for you. I got a recording deal. I could do it tomorrow if you wanted to. I'd pay you for it. No, I'm the same way, Frisky. You remember Paul Winfield from City Confidential? He was actually going to do my voice recording for my detective agency. I had talked to him, and it was going to be $1,000 for like 90 seconds, and then the fucker died. He did that on the side for extra income. No, I'll do it. I'll just do it when I want. I'll still do it traveling, Heather. I don't want to get tied down by anything. A opinion on Playboy, the magazine, being in it, reading it, which part, Bebo? Really? No kidding, huh? Wow. You got a copy of them? Email them to me. Oh, Jam, well, that's good. I'm glad everybody's saying this. They don't like the sound of their own voice. That's good. Yeah, Hefner, he seemed like a gay guy to me, which I don't care about. That always seemed like kind of a front. Yeah, they do. Peter Thomas, Forensic Files. Paul Winfield, like I said, from City Confidential. Stacy Keach is excellent on American Greed. Yeah. Yeah, well, you email me. I'll do one, B Bumble. The crazier, the better. Yeah, good, Rachel. I'm the same way. You email me. I'll pay you for it. Yeah, it'd be fun. Something new, different. Were you ever a prostitute or a drug addict? Oh, thank you, James. Wayne and Warren. I go to that Ramshorn down near Michigan and Telegram. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, email. Do you have my email, B Bumble? Yeah, it'd be fun. Something different. Crazier the better. Yeah, when Stacy Keach kicks a bucket, nobody will watch it without his voice. Well, I believe it. I believe that. Oh, it's nothing wrong with that, Penny. I love it too. Yeah, me too, Rachel. Yep, sure do. Yeah, thank you, James. I'll do that. Yeah, I don't answer most of my emails anymore, Heather. I don't do it. It's not that I want to be rude, but you just couldn't possibly do it. It's usually a bunch of bullshit anyway. Yeah, wired differently. That's true. You're right, JMO. Yeah. Daisy, I know. No, I was asking Bumblebee. B Bumble. Oh, glad you're having a good time, Angie. Yeah, so far so good. Yep, I am. Yep. Safe up here. Nothing happens. Like Andy and Mayberry. Oh, you like that, Angie? Good for you. Yeah. B Bumble, I can't tell, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. No, I like Unsolved Mysteries. It was Robert Stack. I had a chance to be on Unsolved Mysteries, but I went to Detroit instead, and I couldn't make it back in time. My neighbors were murdered in Florida, fellow bird breeders. You can look up the old Unsolved Mysteries. Moses and Delilah Lall, Lall, Loxahatchee, Florida. Yeah, I try and keep it like that on purpose, T-Stone. Yeah, too damn old. Yeah, we all are. Nobody gives two shits about that, though. Well, we don't really care, you know. I mean, that's one thing. Moses and Delilah Lall, Lall. Yeah, good question. Nobody knows. That fucking Harry, that goddamn laborer, I think he killed him. The police did such a shitty job. They found him driving their vehicle in New York and just never materialized. Yeah, I'll sign off about like probably 10 minutes. I like staying up late like this and fucking around. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? There's the most famous name in the world, Michelle St. Germain. If you're not the headliner at the next topless bar, nobody is. They don't know. I think Harry did their labor. I met that asshole one time. I actually did a little work for the mother of the daughter of the lady that was killed. But I wasn't doing PI. I was up to my ass in trouble down there with doing a bird breeding thing. And I just didn't have time to do the job properly. What I did do, though, is for the Palm Beach County Sheriffs, I went down to Miami under the ruse of buying some birds and looked for these hyacinths. They were about 10 grand a piece, two breeding pair of hyacinths for the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department, see if they were there. And they were not. They didn't have any hyacinths. It's kind of fun. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. You're going to be the new bookkeeper on this scam I'm going to run, so don't start getting wishy-washy on it when it comes down to really signing checks. No, that's a great name, Michelle St. Germain. That could be anything. Attorney General, headliner at a titty bar, porno movie star, you name it. It's an impressive name. I didn't, Strisky, I didn't know them at all. They had a P.O. box, had a mailbox, etc. And I kind of knew them through the place that we got our birdseed. But no, I would not say that I knew them. No. Nope. I had the same vet, the same seed company, same place we had our P.O. box, but no. If you'd have said, hey, there's Tom Reed, they wouldn't have known me, and I wouldn't have known them. I only knew what they looked like after they got murdered. I had another crazy fucking neighbor down there, too, Steve Sipek. Look him up. Sipek. He lived down the street, another fucking kook. It's a great porno name, isn't it, Rochelle? Owner of a bar in Africa. I like that too. I had all kind. I had 3,000 pairs. I had everything but hyacinths and toucans. All the grays, all the Amazons, green wings, blue and golds, scarlet macaws, Timnas, Congo, African grays, a lot of the, I had some plumhead parakeets, but that was kind of like the lowest dollar amount bird I had. Shit tons of cockatoos. It's a fucking nightmare. I also bred dromedary camels, the single hump. Yeah, it was a fucking nightmare. No, I didn't know. I really didn't, Frisky. No, I never met them. But, at the time, it was balls to the walls. The United States government had quit allowing wild-caught imports of trapped birds. And we were all so busy. And everybody was always kind of paranoid and, doing their... It was weird. It was like drug dealing, only it was birds. My goddamn... That one guy I bought 200 African grays from ended up getting indicted for bird smuggling, and these fuckers come up missing, and it's just one goddamn weird thing after another. Howard Boren was my neighbor too, Boren. It was just a crazy time, man. It was like being like a part of the Grateful Dead, only birds. Nobody knows. I think it was that Harry, that fucking jerk that they caught driving their vehicle in New York. But that's guessing. Oh, it was a nightmare, Frisky. I fucked up big time. No, not really, T-Stone. It seems like it, but not really. Yeah, the Congos are better. The bigger ones. They're mean though. Those goddamn things are mean birds. There's better talkers. The yellow nape in Amazon's a better talker. Shit, I mean, they talk okay, but whoever did the marketing job on those did a great job. The Timnas, the smaller ones, those goddamn things don't talk that great at all. I'm not really into like birds talking and shit. I'm from downriver, actually, around Detroit, but I live up north now, West Branch. There used to be, see, that's what got me into it. The government decided to not allow any more wild caught imports. So, I thought I'd provide this like great facility with healthy birds, and it'd be a good time to capitalize on, providing pet stores with birds, but it didn't work out that way. So many people like me that set up breeding operations. Before you know it, there was a glut of birds. There were more baby birds than there ever was. So it kind of backfired. There was no money in it at all, and super high labor. You had to have veterinarians all the time. My veterinarian was Susan Clubb. She was kind of a famous vet. She's still down there doing shit. Clubb. It was a bad idea. I don't know any. Everybody went broke. I got out of it in the nick of time. Even Susan Clubb did. Her husband divorced her, Kevin. He met some girl teaching English online to the Japanese and moved out to Montana. Everything went south. Oh yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, they're good birds, but I think they're overrated. I don't like that. Believe it or not, after I was into it, I started feeling guilty about birds being caged. No, it wasn't. You'll never in your life meet a bigger bunch of scumbags than pet shop owners. They're a notch lower than drug dealers. They will lie, cheat, bounce checks, sell birds and not pay you, not take care of them. Dealing with pet stores is a fucking nightmare. Yeah, I'll write it down here. It's like anything, a marriage, a job, till you get into it. I hated doing it after a while. Actually, I hated it so bad that towards the end, I started brokering out all my birds. The way they make good pets is that you hand feed them. And I was having so many goddamn baby birds that I was selling those motherfuckers after they were 2 weeks old. I didn't want to spend 3 months hand feeding them. So I started selling mine to other breeders at 2 weeks old so I could get them the hell out of there and not have to fuck with them. I just started hating it. I felt bad for them. And that happened because they ended up getting out and they'd fly around and it always seemed like they were having fun. That could be bullshit too. But that's what it seemed like. Like, what do I do in what way? Yeah, I just got 3 emails and 2 texts that Bumblebee's a scammer. Bye, Bumblebee. Nice try. Bye-bye. Sorry for any technical difficulties. You know exactly what I do. Yeah, thanks, Rachel. Well, I think I'm gonna go to bed, you guys. It's a great late night chat, so hope you have a good day tomorrow. Thanks for coming in tonight. It's fun. Never know who's gonna show up late, and this is a good one. Good night, JMO. Good night, Heather, Frisky, J-Bo, Penny, Rachel, Jeannie. Good night, Mary, Heather. Yeah, thank you, JMO. Appreciate it. It's fun. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll be doing my video with Anthony tomorrow. We'll party all night. Yeah, thanks a lot, you guys. See you, T-Stel. All right, Jeannie. Yep, you guys too.